Trendy Blake on the inside. We're set racing. Trendy Blake away okay, bursting between runners. Sue Baxter and Maya Time. Idle Eve is just behind those, then Eskimo Chill. Next on the outside to Homebush Myra, Homebush Edge, and Homebush Tulip just in front of Homebush Edge. They're on the turn here, and Sue Baxter might take some catching here. Sue Baxter's got about 3 to spare. Maya Time comes after it. Sue Baxter down. Sue Baxter's going to beat Maya Time. Idle Eve is third. Trendy Blake is fourth. Back behind those came Homebush Edge, Eskimo Chill, along with Homebush Tulip and Homebush Myra. Set racing. Raw one cop to check, went out the back door. Corborn Steel shortly after the start. Best out here, Sergio Destroyer. A tumble at the back. Mandy Jr. is out of business. So it is Sergio Destroyer. Leads over O'Power Mine. Getting to third is O'Power Timo. Just back behind those. A big gap away to the rest. And they're headed by Corborn Steel and Light Thor. Forget the rest. Up they come here. Sergio Destroyer. The outside. Oh, look at O'Power Timo. Oh, I think O'Power Timo has beaten O'Power Mine and Sergio Destroyer in photos. Back behind those, Light Thor, Corborn Steel, a big gap away then to Bell Sum. And poor old Mandy Jr. hit the deck, tasted the kitty litter halfway down the back straight. Rumbling, nearly there, racing, field away. Kronos came out best, leads narrowly. O'Power lead meet on the inside of that, trying to drive up and around the outside is Paddy the Baker, who hits the lead. Rocket Jewel closing on those. Back behind those then, well back is Star Apache, back there is Glory Hog. They turn the corner here and Paddy the Baker's off and gone. Paddy the Baker's away by 5 on O'Power lead meet. Paddy the Baker, O'Power lead meet, Kronos. Then we've got Broken Penniless and No Tinkerbell. Back behind those to Star Apache, Glory Hog. And the last in is Rocket Jewel. Down to the start. Comes Lucky, set, racing. Out pretty well on the inside. Another Vespa has the lead, but there's a big charge going on out wide. O'Power Idol is charging forward around the outside, gets to the front. Enadiel's right there. So too is Homebush Scribe poking up underneath them. It's got the lead now. Back behind those then, Wizbirdy T. Well back and switch to the outside. In front here is Homebush Scribe. Enadiel comes after it. Enadiel, Homebush Scribe. Freckle Flyer flew into third. Fourth home. It might be Miss Blue Sky. Birdie T was out wide, along with those two. Another Vespa who's back on the inside. Back behind those then to lots of Beersies. He's one of the last ones to go by. $3.90 the trip. Lucky's rumbling, set, racing. He's out okay. Troublesome Britt has the lead coming after it strongly. That was Gordy Jr. He's trying to cross them and over the outside of those. Theseus out wide. Right in behind them then is another Cruise. No Bro. Back behind those then is Homebush Sloan and Subterfuge at the back. In front here is another Cruise. Trying hard. Another Cruise is going to beat Troublesome Britt. Third there's a Photo Gordy Jr. Theseus out wide. Right in behind those then is No Bro and Homebush Sloan. Back behind those to Deborah Bay was never in the race, and neither was Subterfuge. No one. answer to. Set, racing. Ace Bale came out okay, not as good though as Botany Ellen, who drives up on the outside. A Bressler underneath it though grabs the leader. Just in behind those then is Opawa Norris with Ace Bale on the inside. Round the outside comes Opawa Kevin. Back behind those then is Homebush Kelso amongst the tail enders, and back there with it is No Answer. Homeward bound here, out wide on the track, Opawa Kevin coming after it. Southern Lights has burst through. Opawa Kevin, Southern Lights. Third's a photo between a Bressler and Ace Bale. Not far away behind those was Botany Ellen. Ahead of that was Opawa Norris and Homebush Kelso, and Botany Ellen's probably the last one to go by. Lucky's moving. Alina L on the inside, racing. Alina Ellen was beaten off the mark by Birchbrook, and over the outside Opawa Vel. Recovering on the inside of those then is Helena Ellen. Right on their heels now is Ginger Hart on the inside. Getting around the outside then is No Hassle. Back behind those to Paddy's Picture, Too Much to Do. Like Kingston, No Lapses last. Homeward bound here, No Hassle has the lead. Out wide on the track is Opawa Vel, but No Hassle is going to beat in photos Opawa Vel, Helena Ellen. Nothing in it. Behind those came Paddy's Pick and Ginger Hart. Next on the outside was Lark Kinks. Down on the inside to Birchbrook, and No Laps, the last one to go by. Favourite the inside, No Respect. 4:57, racing. He's beaten off the mark. Out quickly comes Nina Baxter, has the leader. Driving underneath it, then to another Liz who's got the lead back. Right behind those then is No Respect, trying to work away from the rail. Over the outside then to Regular Nubayans. Back behind those. Then came LB McLeod, and well back is Spring Sam. Homeward bound here, another Liz. Another Liz on top, trying hard. No Respect on the outside. Another Liz beats No Respect. Nina Baxter's got up to grab third, I think, from Obayance, who was tucked away underneath it. Behind those came LB McLeod. Regalin is over the outside of those. And back behind those then to Spring Sam and Thoracic are the last two. .390, Eddie there, racing. Field came out in a good line, apart from Bronson Jewel, who missed it by a mile. Homebush Bailey in the inside, running up beside it now was No Scrutiny, who takes the lead. Running into third on the outside, another Jamie. They've gapped the rest, they're headed by Unverified, and back behind those then is Opawa Opal and Bronson Jewel. Homeward bound here, No Scrutiny's off and gone. No Scrutiny's going to beat Homebush Bailey. Another Jamie third, the fourth one over is Unverified. Then Opawa Opal on the outside, Rib Curler next to go by Bronson Jewel, and Speedy Blue Blood is the last one in. Nearly there, racing. He flew out Southern Affair. Has the lead over another Bell trying to come forward. Technic is motoring round the outside, goes up, hits the leader. Underneath those on the inside then is his Nibs. Back behind those came Homebush Riley and another Bell. Well back in behind them then to Holly Blue Blood. Homeward bound here, and Technic's off and gone. Technic in front, Southern Affair tries hard. Technic is going to beat Matchsticks, who burst through to grab second. Photo third between his Nibs and Southern Affair. Just back behind those then to Homebush Riley. The inside to Holly Blue Blood, and Homebush Shane's one of the last to go by. Mac lined in one. Set, racing. Out in a good line here. Storm and Mac narrowly in front. Todd Blue Blood goes up on the outside. Then Hard Questions, 3 wide. Just in behind those then on the inside, Corborn Wazza. Southern Honey on the outside of that. Just back behind those then to Homebush Skip and Lucia Star across the top. Here they come. Hard Questions and Storm and Mac, they turn together. They put a bit of hole in the field. Corborn Wazza runs third, but Hard Questions off and gone. Hard Questions by about 4 at the line will beat Storm and Mac. Third across is Corborn Wazza. Back behind that then to Lucia Star. He's the 4th one over. Back on the inside is Opawa Jimbo, never in the race, and over the outside to Todd Blue Blood. And somebody else was back with those two. Nearly there, racing, flying out was Heritage Watch, put a length on them. Corborn Move heads the chase on the outside, along the rail on the inside to No Leave, then flying Sambuca. Rheingold is next, getting around that Pianissimo the outside. Back behind them is Prince D Money and Dan Blue Blood is last. On the turn and Corborn Move turns first. Has a 3 or 4 length buffer. Heading the chase after it is Heritage Watch, who's starting to put in big strides. Corborn Move. Heritage Watch is going to nail him, I think. Heritage Watch, Corborn Move. Then we got Rheingold, Pianissimo next to the outside, flying Sambuca, No Leave, the last two, Dan Blue Blood and Princely Money.